Whoa, what's up? What's good? This is Clifton Ubry, and today I just want to bring to you some phones and some information that could be beneficial to anyone who's looking for a newer phone, or even just a used version of one of these phones that's been out within the last 2 to 3 years. LG is unfortunately a company that's leaving the cell phone space, but LG phones are pretty good phones, and you can get a really good deal on these phones, especially on a used market. MSRP prices are pretty high, but if you want to get it at a cheaper price, there are areas where you can get them either on eBay, on B&H in some cases. If you go on Amazon and even Swapper especially, they have a lot of people who are reliable that sell these phones. Now, as far as pricing, you can get some of these phones anywhere from your newer phones like the LG V60, which I have right here, that is really my daily driver. And it's a really good device. It recently got a security update. Now, those are unfortunately a problem as far as some LG phones where you don't get the security patches like you should. But this phone, you can get for in the 300 and some change range. There's other phones like the older phones like the LG V40. This one you can get in the $100 something range, as well as here I have the G8, and this phone here, I mean, that's also within the same range, and it's a really good phone. I've played around with most of these at some point, the V40 and the V60 for a really long time, at least 2 years and a year and a half respectively, and neither phone has given me any problems. As far as cameras, which a lot of people are concerned about when they look at getting most cell phones, these phones are really good smartphones as far as taking pictures and giving really good results. They are definitely slept on. I've gotten a lot of praise for a lot of the pictures that I put online. Many of them are from my smartphone, and I'll take landscape pictures, pictures of flowers, just nature, anything. And people have asked, oh, what kind of camera you have? And a lot of them thinking, oh, maybe you got an iPhone or, something of that sort. And I end up saying that I got an LG, but most people don't even realize LG, never heard of those phones, but they do well. And most people don't realize, the advertising for LG wasn't good, and they had a few missteps along the way, but these are some really good phones, and right now you can get them for a really good price. It's almost like getting it for a steal. Now, one thing I will say, if you're looking to get one of these phones and you're in the market going on something like Swapper, check with especially T-Mobile. I know they will give you some trouble with trying to put a phone on their service because they're trying to move everybody to 5G phones. So a phone like the G8 or the V40 might be a problem. I would also say stay away from the V50, especially on the Sprint T-Mobile network, because there's some issues with that, with the switchover from Sprint to T-Mobile. So that might be one you might not want to look at. But any of the ones like the V60, the G8, or the V40 could potentially work for the moment, but the V60 is the main one that you might want to look at. And you can still, like I said, you can get it for a really good price. For all the other carriers, that may be a different situation. They may allow phones that's non-5G on there without any problem. Your carriers like Verizon and AT&T here in the US. Now abroad, I'm not really sure. You may want to check with your carrier on that. But in closing, phones like the V60, the G8, and V40, I mean, like I said, they slept on. They're really good cameras, really good phones, and I would consider it as a potential. Now, like I said, we have other phones out like the iPhone 13 and the Google Pixel 6 and 6 Pro, which is basically right here, right now almost. If you got the money, those are really good. They're really good phones. If you're Android, the Pixel is great. If you're iPhone, well, as you know, the iPhone 13 is the newest. So just wanted to give some information, and y'all take care. Thank you for watching, and y'all definitely have a good one. Later.